slim down, manage it? I don't know what offensive linemen have to do.
Yeah.
What was the goal this offseason?
For me, it was just go hard the whole entire time. Like, no matter what, if I lose or competitions, lose, win, draw, just go hard and try to beat everybody I can.
Is that different than in the past?
Yeah. I think now I got a better grasp of strength and conditioning, the football part of it, just everything, and I think it's what I'm well rounded in that to where I'm just don't have to think about it. I just go.
Does that just come from you've been in the program, you started the season?
Yeah, I think experience is the biggest key. I mean, I think Donnie can attest to it too. Like, just that first year is kind of rough, and then that second year you get a little bit more, and now he's in his third year, so he's going to have it down pat. But I feel like now I'm having it down pat as the same.
After Saturday's practice, Ryan said you've been kind of switching between guard and tackle. Do you feel more comfortable at one than the other, or are they both?
No, I both like them. Guard's a lot faster. It's guys bull rushing you got to sit faster. Tackle's a lot more space. You're dealing with more athletic guys. Not saying Tyreek's not athletic, but yeah, you're dealing with Jack, JT, so it's a lot more in space.
Is there a time where you're receiving the tackle, Coach Saylor tells you to play guard wins?
I wouldn't say quite a bit. I would just say a good amount to where I'm prepared if needed to play guard. Yeah.
Was there much conversation after last season going into this year, like, hey, we might want to move you depending on how things shake out?
No, not really. Yeah, last year. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Because last year was a learning curve for me, starting, and it's kind of crazy to see the response you get from people when you have a bad season, I guess you could say. The DMs, the everything with people just trying to talk to you, saying you suck, worst offensive tackle, commenting on my girlfriend's post of. Yeah, and it's Ohio State fans. It's kind of crazy to see, but at the same time, like, understand the passion for us to win. So I get that.
Do you think it was bad?
I didn't think it was to my standard. I thought I was thinking too much and not playing. And I've deleted my social media, so I got other people who control my social media now. So I don't do any of that. So.
Along those same lines, like, there obviously was for both you, for the whole unit, like an improvement over the course of last season.
Yeah.
And then the Cotton Bowl happened.
Yeah.
It seemed like a step back.
Yeah.
Did it feel like that to you, and did it change any of how you guys were processing this going into the spring?
Yeah, no, I think the Cotton Bowl was a little different because Matt moved to center, so like it was kind of a new piece to the puzzle, I guess you could say. It was difficult because you're trying to get comfortable, and you get comfortable with Carson as center, and then they change it to Matt. But I mean, the Cotton Bowl was kind of a learning curve for all of us with Matt being at center.
Did it feel like at all like you guys like getting back all the progress you had made over the course of the year, or did it add to kind of the chip on the shoulder, or what you guys had to prove still coming into this year?
I think the second one you said, the chip on the shoulder, because I mean the defense locked it down that game, and we didn't produce anything. We went back and watched it, and we're like, this isn't good enough. This isn't our standard. So.
Was that like immediately after the game you watched it, or?
Oh yeah, immediately. Like after this practice, I'm gonna go immediately watch it, break it down, talk to Coach Fry, talk to Donnie, all those guys to see what they're seeing, how I could improve on this and stuff like that.
What was kind of the feeling of watching it that first time, rewatching that game?
For me, I usually watch myself and then on the whole entire offensive line. For me, I didn't like it. I thought it was disgusting for my performance, and then for the offensive line, I thought we just should have cleaned it up a little bit more than what it was.
Was that game like a blur a little bit, Josh?
Yeah, I guess you could say
they had
that.
so many free runners at the corner, you know what I mean?
It was just like, because you're on your guy, and it's like, what the hell's going on? Yeah. Like, what's happening back there? Because you don't have the eyes in the back of your head. So.
Yeah. Hey, Tigger was just here a minute ago. You know, obviously took a picture of Tigger. You go, there's a big time offensive line, right? I mean, just physically.
Yeah.
And he said basically his approach to this spring and whatever is nobody cares. Nobody cares, you know, what you're going through, what your challenges might be, etc. You know, it's time to play. What have you seen is different about him? I mean,
I think his approach to coming on the field, practicing, and not just taking another rep, just going and emphasizing that specific rep. Like, okay, I got to get to my spot and I got to punch.
Yeah.
That is what's improved so much about it. I like your hat too. I'm a big golfer.
yeah, I know. I wore it just for you. I knew you'd be.
Did you go there?
Yeah, I'm a volunteer at the U.S. Open.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah,
Are you going on to Pinehurst?
Huh? Oh yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, number 2.
I'm
Granville's got like 4 holes, just like Pinehurst.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
I like going and watching the Memorial too.
Yeah.
I'm a big golfer. I love golf.
Hey, getting back to Tegra though.
Yeah.
Wait, what could his rise mean to this, depth pool here for you guys, offensive line?
I think it could be huge. He steps up and plays, and I think Tegra could be a big-time player. He just got to get, like he said, taking that approach to the field and being a professional every single day will help him be the person he's going to be.
Yeah, and I got this request from somebody else to ask you, what are your top 5 foods?
Jerry, top 5 foods? Oh, God. Am I on a diet? Like, am I in football, or is it like I'm 40 years old and...
No, it's like you don't give a damn.
You can eat
It's like
anything
you're
you wanted
40.
without gaining any calories.
Okay, so I'm going to go restaurants. I'm not going to go food. I'm going to go number 5 would probably be Whataburger. Number 4 would be Hardee's. 3,
Drive through or sit in? I'm just joking.
I don't know. I like sitting down. Domino's is number 3. Number 2 is McDonald's, and number 1's In-N-Out.
What about barbecue heaven up on Martin Luther King up there?
Oh, yeah. That one was good, too. Yeah. I like that one. I don't know. I guess I'm not a big barbecue guy because I have it so much.
Yeah.
You talked about thinking too much on the field and not just playing. How do you get better at that?
I think just comes with more of watching the game, breaking it down in the film room, and then on the field when you're playing, you're just constantly going through it, and then like, all right, just play. If this happens, I don't care. Just go and go hard.
Is there something I guess you could do mentally pre-snap to set yourself in that state?
Yeah. There's a lot of things that go through your head pre-snap, but at the end of the time, it's you versus him, and I'm just like, all right, this guy's not going to get there.
Thanks, Josh.
Yeah, Seth talked about run game differences with Chip here, like
Yeah.
nuances, different things. What do you see? What do you like?
Yeah, he's creative. He's very creative in everything overall as an aspect of offense. I can't get too much into detail about that.
Sure.
Yeah, but Coach Kelly brings a new perspective, and he's a great person and a great human being. A really, really super good coach.
All right, Josh. Thank you.